People often ask me, how do you know they're hypnotized? It's usually pretty easy to tell. Each and every person on stage resting and relaxing with your eyes closed, completely relaxed. Everyone, just allow yourself to drift and float, dreaming, going down all the way down. Everything I say to you from this point forward, no matter how ridiculous or silly it sounds, it simply becomes your reality. Everything I say to you from this point forward, no matter how silly or ridiculous it sounds, it instantly becomes your reality. You're doing great, doing wonderfully well, allowing yourself to rest and relax with your eyes closed, remaining in your restful, relaxed state. You're doing great. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be doing something right now. It's a little test that allows me to see just who is the deepest, who today's stars of the show are going to be. This is really fun. The more you applaud, by the way, for the rest of the show, the better they perform for you. That's how the subconscious mind works. Before I wake them up, before I have them do anything, give them a nice light applause. Let them feel what that feels like. That is the love right there. Recording that deeply in your subconscious mind right now. Record that deeply in your subconscious mind. You're doing great. All right. People on stage, resting and relaxing with your eyes closed, you're going to discover this next thing to be true. Each one of you is a world-class musician. Each one of you can play an instrument to absolute perfection and joy. Maybe some of you play the guitar, the piano, the drums, trombone, violin, who knows? It's your instrument. Keeping your eyes closed, using your wonderful imagination. See that in your mind's imagination right now. See that instrument in your mind's imagination right now. Picture that instrument. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. I'm going to have you sit up in your seat, keeping your eyes closed. Have you put your hand on that chosen instrument you are so brilliant at. Because you are all part of a world-class orchestra. People have come from all over the world. There are thousands of people here just to see you play. You are all part of a world-class orchestra. At the count of 3, I'm going to count to 3. I'm going to have you sit up in your seats, keeping your eyes closed. Put your hand on that instrument so we can tune them up. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Keeping your eyes closed, tuning up that instrument. You're doing great. Put your hands on that instrument so we can tune them up. You're doing great. You're doing great. And that's right. Doing wonderfully well. Doing great, everyone. Doing great. Let's play. Star Wars is up. First of all, playing the most beautiful song you have ever heard, Star Wars. And as you play, yes, it just feels so good to be you as you play. You're doing great. Every way, shape, and form. As you play, allow yourself to just feel how good it is to be you. You're doing great. Doing wonderfully well. And as you do, going in to beautiful relaxation. That's right, but first, you know what? I think it's time to play a little rock and roll. You also play those guitars and drums to perfection. Let's get this crowd roaring. Get those drumsticks up, get those guitars up. You're doing great. Doing fantastic. And as you do, allow yourself to just enjoy that music. You're doing great. Allow yourself to just enjoy that music. That's right. And as the music plays, as it fades, going down, as it fades, so do you. Going all the way down. 3, 2, 1, sleep. All the way down. Resting and relaxing. And as you do, it feels so good. You're doing great. Going down deeper now. Deeper and deeper and deeper, and as you do, you relax, feeling good in every way. Just relax your mind, your body, your spirit. You're doing great. Everything I say to you from this point forward simply becomes your reality. No matter how silly it sounds, you're doing great. All right. At the count of 3, you're going to discover this next thing to be true. You're going to discover this next thing to be true. It's hot. In Massachusetts, it's so hot, I can hardly stand it. You are going to sweat. It is 105 degrees at the count of 3, sitting up in your seat. And it's only getting hotter. At the count of 3, sit up in your seat with your eyes closed. 1, 2, 3, sitting up in your seat with your eyes closed. 105 degrees, humidity off the charts. 110, 115, 120 degrees, 125. Feel the sweat roll down your back. It's disgusting. 130 degrees. You guys, you're doing great. 145 degrees, 150. It's unbearable. Oh, somebody put that air conditioner in front of you. Thank God. Take your right hand, turn that air conditioner on. Turn it on. Let that air come out. 135, 130, 125, 120, 90. Woo, 85, 80. Going down fast. 75, 70, 65, 60. You're doing great. 65, 55, 45, 35. I know it's cold in New England. 20 degrees. It's cold. 15 degrees, 10 degrees. You're doing great. It's so cold. The only way to know to let you have any rest is 2, 3, 2, 1. Put you to sleep all the way down, resting and relaxing. Let's give a big round of applause for the people that we sent back to their seats, as well as the people that are still up here. You guys are absolutely amazing, enjoying your rest and relaxation. Enjoying your rest and relaxation. You're doing great. And as you relax, as you release, as you just let go, allow yourself to feel how good it feels. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. I'm going to resituate you in your chairs. Make sure you're comfortable and doing well. And then I'm going to introduce you to the audience, and we are going to have a party. Here we go. At the count of 3, sitting up in your seat, pop your eyes open. I'm going to resituate you. 1, 2, and 3. Pop your eyes open. Hey, everybody. Hello. Come on back here and have a seat. I'm going to have you sit right there. There you go. I'm going to have you come with me. You too, sir. And you too. I'm going to move you. I'm going to put you. I'll put you down there on the end. You'll be right there. Okay, I'm going to take you. Ma'am, I'm going to put you right there. Okay? You, I'm going to put right there. Perfect. You, I'm going to put in the chair that is. I need one more chair down there on the end. All right, here we go. And let's just put ourselves. Can we fit one more over here anywhere? Don't just hold tight. Hold tight. Except for the person I'm touching right now. Everybody else except the person I'm touching now. Here you go. Go on and get in the seat there, sir. I've got yourself a little seat right there. Perfect. That's perfect. Once your butt hits the seat, you will go 2, 3, 2, 1. Sleep all the way down. Resting and relaxing. You're doing great. Going all the way down. And as you relax, as you release, as you just let go, you're doing great. In a moment, ladies and gentlemen, give it up. These are the stars of today's show right here. While your eyes are closed, resting and relaxing, take one more nice deep breath and all the way down. And when you exhale, you go deeper and deeper down. You're doing great. You're doing great in every way, shape, and form. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3. No, I'm going to do something else first. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 3, but first I'm going to give people some fun things to do. We've got some stars in this audience for sure. Yes, we do. The person, let's see, person I'm touching, the person I'm touching right now, the person I'm touching right now. Whenever you hear this piece of music I'm about to play, the person I'm touching right now, you are Michael Flatley, Lord of the Dance, the river dancer, the Irish jig king, the person who has made billions of dollars dancing the Irish jig. You are the most famous river dancer in the world. You are Michael Flatley, Lord of the Dance. Each and every time you hear this piece of music, record it deeply in your subconscious mind, the person I'm touching right now. Each and every time for the rest of the show, whenever you hear this piece of music, you will jump out of your seat, go to the center of the stage, dancing your heart out, your feet going 100 miles an hour, as if you have Mexican jumping beans in your shoes. The more they applaud, the better you perform for them. jumping out of your seat for the rest of the show. Go into the center of the stage, showing them who you are. Michael Flatley, Lord of the Dance. Record this deeply in your subconscious mind. When the music stops, you too stop and wonder what you're doing. Each and every person on this stage, everybody with your eyes closed, each and every person sitting here with your eyes closed, you are the backup river dancers. Each and every time you hear this piece of music, you will get up, stand in front of your chair, and dance your hearts out the Irish jig. You are the backup river dancers. You never know when Mr. Flatley's going to get sick and call in, and you will have to take over. Each and every time everyone on this stage hears this piece of music, you will jump out of your seat, in front of your seat. The backup river dancers, record this deeply in your subconscious mind. Every time you all hear this piece of music, you will do this for the rest of the show. When the music stops, you all stop and wonder what you're doing. Doing great. The person that I'm touching right now, resting and relaxing, going down, sleep all the way down. The person I'm touching right now only. Each and every time you hear this piece of music I'm about to play, you are the pickup artist, the most famous pickup artist in the world, and you are insane about me. On a scale from 1 to 10, I'm a 50. Each and every time you hear this music I'm about to play, you get out of your seat and wander over to me, giving me your best pickup line, because you are the pickup artist, and I am, after all, the most beautiful thing you've ever seen. You've got to have me. Each and every time you hear this piece of music, record it deeply in your subconscious mind, feeling confident in every way, shape, and form, now and forever, the rest of your life. You find me wherever I am on the stage, wander over and give me your best pickup line. That's right, whenever you hear this piece of music for the rest of the show, when the music stops, you stop also and wonder what you're doing. The person I'm touching right now, whenever I take your hand, whenever I touch your hand, whenever I shake your hand, you're going to swear the person next to you pinched your butt. And you don't like it at all. And you want the hypnotist to know about it each and every time I should shake your hand or take your hand. The person I'm touching now, you're going to swear the person next to you pinched your butt and you don't like it. You will not hit, touch, slap, molest that person in any way, shape, or form, but you want me to know about it. You're doing great. The person I'm touching now for the rest of the show. All right. Let's see here. One more. Okay. Person I'm touching. Person I'm touching right now, each and every time I should shake your hand, each and every time I take your hand, you have the worst case of the jock itch you can ever imagine. Each and every time I shake your hand or take your hand, you have the worst case of the jock itch you can imagine, and you have to scratch, 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 scratch. When I let go of your hand, that feeling leaves you immediately. But each and every time I take your hand, each and every time I shake your hand, you have the worst case of the jock itch you've ever imagined. You scratch, 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 scratch. When I let go of your hand, that feeling leaves you immediately. All right. Before I count to 3 and have them pop their eyes open, which I'll do in a moment, let them again hear that applause. This is the sweetest music of all. Ladies and gentlemen on stage, you live for this sound. You're doing great. All right, at the count of 3, I'm going to have you all pop your eyes open and introduce you, the stars, to today's audience. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3. Pop your eyes open. Hello, how are you?
Hello. Barry Scalise.
Hi, Barry. It's great to... Are you cute or what? You're the cutest thing, Barry. And what's your name?
My name is Tony.
Tony, it's great to meet you. Where are you from?
Connecticut.
Nice having you, Tony. How about you?
Kyle.
Huh?
Kyle.
Kyle, what's